Patience is one of the most misunderstood traits in money. Most people think patience means waiting, doing nothing, putting life on pause. That's not patience. That's indecision. Real patience is active. It's movement without panic, action without urgency. Quiet wealth is built by people who understand this distinction. Impatient people move fast. Patient people move early, and then they wait. That difference determines who wins. Speed feels powerful. Patience feels weak. But money doesn't reward speed. It rewards positioning. Positioning requires time. And time only works for people who can tolerate stillness. Most people cannot. They confuse lack of feedback with lack of progress. When results don't show up immediately, they assume something is wrong. So they change direction. They reset. They start over. Every reset destroys compounding. Patience is what keeps compounding uninterrupted. Uninterrupted compounding is where wealth actually forms. Impatience interrupts everything. It forces action when restraint is needed. It forces exits when staying would have paid more. Many people are right. They're just early and impatient. Being early without patience is the same as being wrong. Time punishes impatience. Time rewards those who stay calm while nothing is happening. Quiet builders understand this. They don't expect constant confirmation. They don't need daily proof. They trust alignment over validation. Validation is expensive. It forces people to perform. Performance attracts attention. Attention attracts competition. Quiet wealth avoids competition. Patience allows you to wait while others reveal themselves. Over time, markets expose weaknesses. People expose discipline gaps. Strategies expose flaws. Those who rush are the first to break. Those who wait see everything. Patience is information. It lets you observe patterns without reacting to noise. Noise is expensive. It creates emotional decisions. Emotional decisions cost money. Quiet builders design their lives to reduce urgency. Urgency is a tax. It narrows thinking. It shortens timelines. It makes every decision feel final. Patience restores optionality. Optionality is freedom. When you're patient, you don't need perfect outcomes. You only need to survive long enough for probability to work in your favor. Survival is underrated. Most people optimize for growth. Quiet builders optimize for durability. Durability keeps you in the game. Being in the game longer increases the odds of favorable outcomes. Patience allows learning to compound. Impatient people never stay long enough to learn deeply. They skim experiences. They jump strategies. They chase shortcuts. Quiet builders stay. Staying reveals second-order effects. Second-order effects are where advantage hides. Anyone can see the obvious. Few people stay long enough to see what comes next. Patience also protects ego. Ego wants recognition. Ego wants movement. Ego wants proof. Patience doesn't care. It allows progress without applause. Most people quit because staying feels uncomfortable. Discomfort isn't danger. It's just unfamiliar. Quiet builders don't confuse discomfort with failure. They expect boredom. They expect silence. They expect long stretches of nothing. Nothing is happening on the surface. Everything is happening underneath. Roots grow in silence. So does wealth. Patience also removes comparison. Comparison creates artificial deadlines. Deadlines force rushed decisions. Quiet builders don't compare timelines. They compare direction. They ask one question repeatedly. Does this still make sense long term? If the answer is yes, they stay. Staying is rare. Most people leave just before the payoff appears. Not because they were wrong, but because they couldn't wait. Patience isn't passive. It's controlled restraint. It's knowing when not to act. In a world obsessed with speed, restraint becomes an advantage. Quiet wealth isn't aggressive. It's resilient. Resilience outlasts intensity every time. Patience allows wealth to grow without interference. Interference is expensive. The less you interfere with correct decisions, the more they pay over time. Quiet wealth grows best when left alone. If this way of thinking makes sense to you, subscribe. This channel is about understanding how money actually works. Without noise, without pressure, without shortcuts. Subscribe and come back for the next video. Quiet Rich continues.